Quite a funny quote here from Toto Wolff, the boss of Mercedes AMG in Formula 1. Now, obviously, this is a real time of transition for Mercedes at the moment. They've lost Sir Lewis Hamilton to Scuderia Ferrari, and of course, Ferrari have very much been doing everything they can in terms of using the marketing machine that is Sir Lewis Hamilton to try and get as much of a footprint online as possible. A lot of pictures, a lot of videos, a lot of everything inside and outside of the car. Hamilton has been photographed probably a record amount of times for a Formula 1 driver in such a short period of time. And you know, he obviously was at Mercedes for a very long time, 12 seasons in total, the most races for one team in Formula 1 in the history of the sport. Of course, the most successful partnership as well. 6 world titles in that time, like nearly 100 wins, or about 80 wins or whatever it was. And Toto Wolff says he's missing Lewis Hamilton, and it's really hard for him to see Hamilton in red overalls. He says it's like seeing your ex with a new partner, which I think most of us can relate to probably, or at least understand the analogy there, but I just found it quite funny really. But let's have a look at what Mr. Wolff has been saying here. Full article on the F1Chronicle.com as always. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has shared his reaction to seeing Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari colours for the first time, revealing that he sent a message to his former driver praising his iconic photographs. Hamilton, who joined Ferrari after a successful 13-year stint at Mercedes, recently began his pre-season preparations with the Italian team. It was it 13 seasons? Was it 12? No, it was 12. Anyway, a long time with Mercedes, and if you actually include his time at McLaren as well, you're talking back to 1998, so that's 27 years in total. That's a long time, which included factory visits, simulator work, and on-track testing in older cars. The 7-time world champion shared an image on social media, posing in an all-black suit alongside the F40 outside of the team's facilities. I mean, it's a phrase that's used a lot, but that is a cold photograph. That's just like, heck yeah, look at me, man. I'm outside of Enzo Ferrari's house. I got my favorite Ferrari car. I'm rocking this suit. That is, honestly, that is colder than cold. That is ice cold. Wolff, speaking at the Autosport Awards in London, compared the experience to seeing your ex-partner with a new friend after an amicable divorce. It's a bit like seeing your divorce amicably and it's all good. Then you see your ex-partner for the first time with a new friend. Wolff said with a smile, but I'm really happy for him, and I told him that those pictures were iconic that he made. It was so well curated, and no surprise with Lewis. Hamilton's move to Ferrari marks his first team change since joining Mercedes from McLaren in 2013. During his time with the Silver Arrows, Hamilton won 6 drivers' titles and contributed to 8 constructors' championships. Meanwhile, Mercedes has signed Italian teenager Kimi Antonelli as Hamilton's replacement. No pressure, kid. Antonelli acknowledged that the excitement surrounding an Italian driver joining Mercedes and an English driver moving to Ferrari. It's a bit weird because it's a bit controversial that an Italian driver is going to Mercedes and an English driver is going to Ferrari. Should it be? I don't think that should be controversial. If you're good enough, you can drive for these amazing teams. I'm super happy with the position I'm in. There's a lot of hype around because there's another new Italian on the grid. Then, of course, such a figure as Lewis is joining Ferrari, and it's a cool thing. I think during the Italian Grand Prix, there's going to be a lot of excitement around. Oh yeah, you bet. Looking ahead to the 2025 season, Wolff remained tight-lipped about Mercedes' chances, admitting that the team had faced challenges in the previous year. We've been scratching our head a lot this year, particularly at the beginning. Like all the other teams, we've had ups and downs. We had a very dominant performance in Vegas, then the other races were not so good. But at the end of the day, when the flag drops, we're going to see in qualifying at the first Grand Prix in Melbourne where we stand. As Hamilton embarks on a new chapter with Ferrari and Mercedes welcomes a young talent in hand, the 2025 Formula 1 season promises to be an exciting one, with fans eagerly awaiting the first showdown in Melbourne. Absolutely, yeah. I don't think I'm blowing things up by saying this is one of the most anticipated seasons of Formula 1 in a very long time. I mean, I've spoke at length about how competitive Formula 1 is right now and how entertaining it is to watch. I mean, still got its critics, don't get me wrong. I'm seeing some people still being like, oh, Formula 1's boring. Okay, electric cars going around the track. Mate, clearly you don't watch Formula 1. It's a lot more than that. I don't know if you've played Scalextrics either. I mean, that's actually quite fun. I must admit, I like playing scale electrics. I miss my old set. I don't know where it is, probably in the loft somewhere or something. But, you know, honestly, it's fantastic, you know, this season coming up. We've got Hamilton joining Ferrari, which is amazing. Antonelli joining Mercedes, which is great. We've got some great team battles, you know, in the offing, really. You know, you've got McLaren who've won championship now. Can they win both championships? Red Bull with Max Verstappen. Can he drag that car to another championship? Lawson's coming in as well for his first full season. Stories up and down the grid. It's fantastic. There isn't a single team where I think, yeah, this is dull. Even Sauber, they've got a completely new lineup. An exciting rookie in the F2 champion, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Nico Hülkenberg, who is unbelievably experienced, and obviously a German in what will become an Audi car as well. It should be a match made in heaven, but how will it work out? But yeah, those are my kind of thoughts on it, guys. I just think it's a funny quote from Wolff. You know, the first thing that I thought of was the Stan song from Eminem. You know, just like, "Dear Lewis, I wrote to you, but you're still not calling." That was probably its impression, but you get that was my first thought that came. Whoa. But yeah, I mean, it's strange. It is strange, and I can imagine it's very strange. But you know, he fully acknowledges, you know, this is a dream move for Hamilton. He is someone who brought so much success to Mercedes. Of course, Mercedes brought him success as well with amazing cars, but you still need a top driver to convert those opportunities into wins, and he definitely did that more than a few times. But yeah, Hamilton at Ferrari. Is it a bit strange for Hamilton fan? I've never been a true Hamilton fan, really. You know, I'll be honest. Very, very early on when I first started watching Formula One, when he first joined the grid, I've always kind of followed someone else a little bit more, but I look at the grid now and I'm like, you know what? I really want Hamilton to do well. Hey, you know what? Bit of British bias in there. I'll admit it, all right? I want to see it. But at the end of the day, I'm just here for Formula One. I want to see entertaining races, and we've certainly got things set up when it comes to that as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this season. Are you looking forward to this season, guys? I hope you are, and we'll be here to cover it all on the F1Chronicle.com as always. If you want to help us out some more as well, please head over to our Patreon account and become a patron. There's some exclusive member benefits in there. You get to see these videos a little early sometimes as well, which is always good. And yeah, hope you've all had a fantastic week and have a great start to the week, and we'll see you very soon, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. As always, have a good one. Take care.